Hello and welcome to the show. I am here today on Wreckfest taking a look at some more of the modded circuits. I do quite enjoy coming back to this game every so often. Just want to go and cause some chaos, pretty much. And more tracks, new places to make a mess of, really. We are going to start by heading to a place called Bugbear Island. From the little picture, it looks like an interesting track. So, yeah, it also looks quite easy to fall off. We may end up going swimming at some point in this. I certainly hope I will make some AI cars go swimming at some point. Now, these tracks are quite impressive. We've got a good camera going on at the start of these. I've actually got a boat moving around in the background as well. That's really cool. This lot are from the very track pack. Got a collection of different circuits. I was not expecting to see a boat moving around at the start of this, but there we go. Oh, that that fence is looking decidedly dangerous. You can go off. No, you can't go off. You're going to turn away from me. God damn it. Now, you will notice the AIs we are racing against have got names. I have installed the Destruction Derby mod as well as recommended. I'm assuming some of these tracks get quite brutal to the cars, and normal cars wouldn't quite survive. The Destruction Derby mod, along with plenty of tracks, bye-bye AI, along with plenty of tracks and, names for the AIs, etc., also increases the strength of the vehicles so we can survive, potentially, the courses. This one here doesn't look too mean in terms of car-killing stuff. I couldn't resist that. It put me in a world of trouble out here. There was just... No. Oh, no. I guess karma got me there, didn't it? I guess karma has completely got me. I couldn't resist the opportunity to go for the hit there as we crested the hill. However, there was some trees the other side. Oh, that's a big jump. We're going to get landed on. Brakes. Treed for the AI. And you can go round, even though you are in FailRace colours, you are directly ahead of me, and a competition, so you can get turned. This is an interesting track, actually. I am liking it so far. I like the danger of there being a very, very large cliff edge right there for most of the way around. Oh, don't reverse out there. That's not good. Bye-bye, car. Bye-bye, car. The dangers of a cliff edge there. Oh, I couldn't get going quick enough and push him off. Alright, so I have to manually... Oh, God, there is some collisions going on ahead of me. They are not playing friendly there. Yeah, if you fall off, you've got to manually reset your car. I don't know if the AIs reset themselves if they fall off, or if they're lost forever in the abyss. Oh, no, tree saved me, thank you. Good God, I did not have as good a brakes as I was expecting to have through there. Ugh. No. Oh, no. Help. Send help. Don't send cars. That's not send help. That should put me in the water again. This has not gone according to plan. That's not a good place to get stuck in a rear-wheel drive car. Just the rear wheels spinning over the edge. Unfortunately, nobody had a great idea. Well, I mean, they had a great idea, and that was to put me in the water. I am in 15th place. And judging by the fact that there are 15 AI cars ahead of me, and I'm pretty sure some of them have ended up in the water at some point, that the AI cars will get reset if they fall out of the map, which is just quite nice. A couple of places, a couple of mod tracks I've had that have been really, really cool. However, the AI tend to get a little bit stuck on them, and they'll get themselves into a bit of bother in places and so on. So it's nice to see. I am assuming at least that they reset, 'cause I imagine quite a few have gone off through the opening stage of this race. They are having some issues with these trees. They're having some big issues with these trees, and now I'm just going to join in a little bit of fun on the side of I think that's the same orange car that I might have bullied earlier. There's another orange and black car going for a spin. It's not a roll. Almost came back to get me. I've got to be careful. I've got to be very, very careful with this whole karma malarkey. It does not seem to be doing me a huge amount of good. There's a lot of tyres smoke, and there is a car up ahead. Ooh, no, bad car. Bad car indeed. That's a bump and a half down there. Okay, so we've got to worry about that massive, massive bump. We've got to remember the brakes aren't the most amazing thing when we come into this first corner. We've really got to make sure we get the car slowed down. The bump, kind of as you go to turn in for that corner, also does not help matters whatsoever. there is a little bit of the fence still left around the place. Can we go for a long-range torpedo on the car ahead? I don't need to. The mere mention of a long-range torpedo has scared whoever was in 8th place off the right. I think it was a car that was in front of me on the track. It did look like, from a distance, the car was in a rather poor state. It did look like the wheels were incredibly smashed up. We've moved up another position. I suspect somebody was off into the trees. It seems like the AI can sometimes drive these corners, and then other times they get themselves into a world of trouble. Look at that 6th place car. The Doctor's TARDIS is not looking too healthy over there. What can we do with it? Can we put it into... I wanted to really put it into the water. Oh, I'm going to put myself off. I was expecting to slow down a little bit more from the collision. I have really completely and utterly buggered myself over. Quick, climb. Here we go. I did get the pass done, though, because I screwed him over more than me. Now, that's a plus point in all of this. Don't take out the fence. I imagine I could spin off of the fence really easy. Oh, get slowed. I swear the General was the car that I put around last lap. Or maybe he overtook me while we were faffing about doing that. Oh, that was risky. That was silly. That was very, very silly. I didn't know there was a big gap there. I thought I could get away with cutting the corner. That is another way. That is another way to stop corner cutting in racing games. Just to have a giant hole there, and therefore you will not be able to corner cut. There will be no advantage gained. The Master is putting on a masterful performance. He's a kilometre ahead of me. Well done. Unless he has a very, very big accident, I'm having a sneaking suspicion I will not be winning this race. I'm just watching the wobbling going on from my my front tyre. That's not the sign of a healthy car. I will be honest there. Now, that is not the sign of a healthy... Admittedly, I mean, the rest of the vehicle is not exactly... Look at my driver's head. I think that's a bigger issue. Is that Pyromaniac over there on fire? Oh, no, I think he's hidden behind cars that were on fire. We're up to 6th place now. Those trees out there have claimed many a victim. This is a really cool course, though. This is a really cool circuit. I like it. Even with the AIs getting a little bit confused by trees in a couple of places. On the whole, though, this is actually a really nice track to drive around. We've got interesting elevation changes, but it's not too much of an arsey circuit. Oh, God, carefully does it, carefully does it. We're fine, over the crest. There's just a fiery car in the middle of the road. That is so steep. Really tough getting on the... I think the AI have the right idea. Throw the car at the trees and that'll stop it. Oh, no, that's not good. That's not good. I thought the car ahead was... 4th place was having issues. I wanted to try and be as cheeky as I could. I think it was a lap down car anyway, and grab a spot. I'm just going to reverse my way across the finish line with 3 wheels on what was kind of a skyline-ish to begin with. That's a really, really cool track. I did not do a massively, massively good job around that. I did beat the General in the end, after I'm assuming he got in trouble, probably with some trees. We got 5th, which is not too bad. So, up next, we are going to somewhere called the Dune Race. This is a rather interesting looking track, actually. Should be good for causing utter chaos. I am this time a little bit more towards the front of the grid. I actually prefer being to the back of the grid in Wreckfest races. Just kind of makes it a little bit more entertaining. It's no good if you start at the front and you just run away. Not that it looks like I'm going to be doing that in this particular race. No. I had to say something, didn't I? I had to say something and I knew would end up getting turned around. We have, though, only fallen to 8th. Oh, there's been a big tangle back there. We're just going to go for a little bit of a nudge. Oh, God, there is someone having it. Oh, no. Uh-oh. My opportunity. There was an opportunity to go for an attack on the red car, and I paid the price. Oh, you can go around. There we go. Pit maneuvers, the most effective of maneuvers for dealing with AI cars. This is another really good-looking track, actually. Can we get an overtake done up here? No, we're going to follow the AI car into the sand. Oh, we're going to have to give you an assist. Oh, we actually did give you an assist around the corner. Well done. It does look like you're going to spin on your own, though. And is this up towards the finish line? Indeed it is. I've set this as a 6-lap race, a little bit longer, because it figured the laps would be a bit shorter. Oh, Christ, braking into turn 1. Little bit on the tricky side. I've also just noticed, if you look through the rear window, how much my steering wheel has been shifted to the left. Yeah, that's not don't think that's quite how steering columns and steering wheels in general work, but never mind. Good God, there's a maniac in a muscle car bouncing across the road towards me into the oncoming lane. I don't know what's going on there. There does look to be a lot more fun going on behind than there is for whatever position I'm in. I'm in 6th at the moment. Kind of very similar to last time. I was going to say very average, but I guess oh, that's not destructible. That's not destructible at all. I wasn't really worried when I saw I was heading towards that, because I just assumed, like a lot of the scenery, it would fall down. Oh, bugger. Okay, well now we're back in 8th. We do have some more work to be doing. Yeah, it doesn't look like there was certainly a lot of chaos going on further back in this race. There's quite a sensible race, in fact, from everybody. And again, another cool circuit with plenty of elevation changes, but it's not sort of horrendously, ridiculously extreme. The AIs aren't actually having any issue racing around here. It looks like you could have some really properly good, sensible races around here, if you wanted to. The AI on here are actually quite good at doing proper racing, which is perhaps a little bit bizarre when the game is quite heavily focused on crashes and damage models, etc. Oh, we got exactly the same thing. Oh. Okay, that time we went through it, the other time we didn't, so we're going to be going fast enough. Oh, these things are causing me a real nightmare. Go into a gear, there we go, we lost another 2 places. You can go through them then, the trick is just to fly at them, basically. The AI are equally having issues behind me, though, with massive oversteer. Yeah, forgotten my Wreckfest handling a little bit since I last played it. When cars do get sideways on here, it can be a little bit of a bugger to keep them under control. It's very easy to have them go round on you. This is quite a spread out race we have going on at the moment. Try and be brave. I like this corner. This corner is awesome. Don't quite have the grip I would like ideally from a car. Ooh! No, bad. There we go. We're okay. We've landed all of that in one piece. Now, this is where the AIs are making a nuisance of themselves out wide. We have got round the corner. Thankfully someone else has cleared all of the big signs out of the way for me. So, yeah, we shouldn't get stuck on them anymore. In fact, the AI are pretty damn fast around here. I'm impressed. I'm carrying a huge... That's really scary into that first corner. This is a proper challenge for just simply hot lapping, trying to carry speed through these corners. I'm very impressed, actually. It's not such a good track for chaos, for crashes, and so on, and that's, possibly what you are looking for most when it comes to Wreckfest. However, as an actual racing circuit, this is mighty impressive. To drive around, car up ahead has lost it. The sedan over there is going to go and play in the sand. That is a lap down car, unfortunately, but we're not going to be making up any more positions of. Can we get 8th place? This is the hunt for 8th. How late on the brakes dare you be into this turn 1? I could have probably got a bit of a neater line. I got the car slightly caught on the kind of outside edge of the road. Come on, we can do this. A big slide from the AO. Pyromaniac is not having a good day there with that wreck of a car. I want to carry more. I want to be flat out through these corners, but I know I don't have the rear end grip to do it. We're going to the outside. We're going for a pass. Both going to get... the sedan got a little bit unhappy across the bump. We're going to have to give him space, because if we don't, he's going to do that. I'd hoped I could have given him enough space so that we wouldn't run into each other. We've both lost a heap of time. That's not a button I wanted to press. I thought that was look behind. That was not. That was wander around with the camera. We've got going again, though. I should have put him round on his own. I was hoping we were going to have a nice clean battle till the end, but that was not to be the case. We do get 8th place, though. He came off a lot worse in that collision than I did. Most importantly, for me at least, I got fastest lap, and I was the highest placed Asian car in this one. Were there any other Asian cars? I was the only Asian car as well. So there we go. That is a hell of a circuit. Not so good for the crashing front, no, but a really very nice racetrack. While the last race might not have contained quite as many crashes as you would expect from this game, have no fear, we are heading to a track called Elevated 8. By the looks of it, quite a nice, wide and fast figure-of-8 circuit. There's also quite a big drop-off along the side, so if we can push an AI car over there, that would make life... Oh, they can fall off on their own. Whoa, that is some impressive two-wheeled action. The taxman is going to be deposited off the road, I think. Yep, bye-bye with you. That did not help my start, but never mind. Right, this is... Oh, where are you going, Suicide Squad? You've gone at that well. I guess you got yourself into... Oh no, that's the drop that I found. There's a reverse gear in there somewhere. Well, this has not gone particularly well. I love how Suicide Squad was the one that started all of that, and we still managed to come out despite me pointing backwards. I think he might have got rolled over. God even knows what happened to him. We come out of that relatively close together. That is a poor start. That is a poor start indeed. However, oh god, and that did not feel very happy on the... I think we've eaten most of our front bumper, but never mind. However, with a figure-of-8 race, you can recover from a poor start, and that's what we're hoping for. This is going to be... I probably shouldn't speak too soon, but we're trying to go for the greatest comeback of all time. Well, I deposited the leader. I had actually tried to get on the brakes so I could avoid the crash because I didn't want to be losing my own time. Wait, look at that. That was an impressive bound. Back onto the track we go. Oh, for God's sake. You can go over there. Yeah, I don't really want to get involved in crossroad collisions unless I can really help it. Yes, it helped that I took out a leader, but, you know, there's always going to be another car behind that that's going to go and take the lead. So I need the AIs to take out the other cars, leave me in peace, and then we can hopefully make our way up through the order. There's actually quite a nasty jump, which can go a little bit slower because I'll make sure that he is going to be going clear. It can you can really twist your car on the approach. The way the kind of square in the road, the elevated square, is positioned, twists the cars when you come from the other direction, so we've really got to watch out for that. This is the move now for 4th place up the inside into turn 1. The goddess has gone soaring off into the trees. Yeah, that's not going to do you much good. There's another car. Ooh, I spy 3rd player. I spy 3rd and 2nd. Quick get across in front of that thing. There we go. Oh, in fact, now this is 1st and 2nd. Suicide Squad, who bullied me so much in the opening lap, has now been lapped. No! No, just as I'd seen the leaders. Oh, now I've got to faff about with this crappy gearbox system. Come on, there's a first. There's a first. Ah, we were up there, though. I mean, we have only lost a couple of 100 metres. Oh, that was not fun for somebody. Brakes, brakes, brakes. Let that thing go first. There we go. Lost a little bit of time. I don't even know what put me round. It could have been a lap down car. It could have been anything, to be honest. Hey, I'm being a little bit more aggressive around here. The Doctor is back into the lead, although if somebody could annihilate him at the crossover point, I'm perfectly okay with that. Oh, no, no, no. That's fine. We got away with that massively. Normally when your car kind of catches the ground and digs in on the landing, that's where you're going to end up in trouble. I'm not quite sure what on Passion Wagon, I'm not sure that's a car anymore. That is just smoke and some wheels and is off again. So that's fine. Someone's appearing again from the hillside. I'm trying to be as smooth as I can. I don't want to get sudden oversteer on this final lap and lose it all from that. Now, if I get taken out somewhere, that can happen in races. Oh, I think that's the Doctor just tumbled off the course. It is. I've got myself into the lead. Now, don't do anything stupid around this final corner. Keep an eye out as best you can on the crossroads. Oh, through the middle of these. Yes! Through the middle we go. We've bounced awkwardly on the landing, but it's not going to matter because that is the finish line. Haha! I said we could come back from an awful start, and indeed we could. Made it up to the lead there. Oh, that's a really cool figure-8 circuit, actually. I really like the... You can see quite a long way ahead of where the cars are going to be, so you can really judge when to try and take the traffic. And I like the way that there isn't a solid fence around the outside, so cars will fall off the edge of the circuit. And the AI do a really good job of climbing back on again as well, which is nice. These tracks are really very, very good. We are going to finish off, though, with, well, as you can see by the name, the greatest racetrack ever to feature on any game ever, and that is Crash Alley. Now, I played Suicide Alley, which was a mod for this game that was a kind of interpretation of Crash Alley. This is much, much more like the original. This is, yeah, it's a little bit wider in some places. I think a little bit shorter in terms of the start-finish straight, but it is the same crazy fun. You cannot quite go round. We're going to have to leave him alone, and I can't turn anymore because I've got a muscle car in my rear corner. Uh-oh. This is not a place you want to be stuck at all, as there is just a car bouncing down the road towards me. I'm trying to get myself out of trouble here. Well, we're going up into the wall. I'm pretty sure Pyromaniac was the one that was stuck against me and caused me all of this trouble in the first place, so I'm not really too bothered about having cost him a lot of time. Haha, he got swiped out by somebody else. My vehicle is looking a right old state after the first lap here. Oh no, Doctor, please eat somebody else. I could do with not being eaten in this race. Once again, we have had a poor start, but this is another circuit where anything, literally anything, can happen to the AIs, to other vehicles. A pile-up occurs down this main straight, and you can make up or lose 10 places very easily. We're going to use a little car to try and block in our competitor here, as we will move up into the 5th place. Now, the taxman could get into some trouble. Oh god, there are cars spinning wildly out of control. We've eaten somebody, someone's been throwing at us. It's all gone a little bit mad. I need to get across the road very quickly, which I have done. We can spin the taxman round. I was trying to get to the outside so I could get clear of him. It has worked, although the sedan is up the inside. Not going to matter. We are going to get that position now. Carefully does it across these bumps. These bumps are, mean. Oh, that's not gone well. Please turn me round. No, that's rolled me over. Uh-oh. We're done, though, I think. Oh, well, we have landed it. There's a gear in there somewhere to get it into reverse. My car is not very car-like anymore, I will be honest. We've dropped to 10th. Is what I'd said about easy to lose places, but equally easy for the AIs to have a crash like that. In all of that, you know, we're only 300 metres behind the Doctor. So he's probably got into trouble as well. There he is. Whoa, there's a backflip from somebody. Uh-oh. Oh, no, more cars are having issues. There's a kamikaze 23rd place who is trying desperately to recover. I'm not quite sure what's happened to the damage on my vehicle. It's gone very skew-whiff. It has gone very skew-whiff indeed. If ever there was a car that summed up skew-whiff, this is the one. Unfortunately, we now do not handle the bumps anymore down that start-finish straight. Whoa! Ah, no! I just wanted to go that way. We got tumbled over by someone. We haven't lost any places in all of that mess, although we have lost ground on the cars ahead. We've got to be a lot slower, I think, across the bumps, because it just doesn't handle it anymore. There's some chaos going on over there. 6th place has got stuck. I see 5th place, actually. Could we get a top 3 with this car? Well, there was 3rd. Probably not unless he gets into trouble. I would think it quite difficult for me to potentially get a 3rd place. We are going to try and side our way up the inside for 5th. I really don't want to put the car in the wall because I know I'm going to come off worse. I'll just put him in the oncoming traffic. That tends to work well for me. Now, this is where we have issues. We have to be really slow, but we have made it across. We have made it across the bumps this time out. I can't attack them at all now in this car. The state that it is in, it is not drivable if we hit the bumps hard, so we're going to have to be careful. Someone wasn't being careful over there. I saw that. Liked from you. Uh-oh, there's a car in the way. I think 3rd place is going to be a little bit far-fetched unless there is a really big trouble. In fact, judging by the distance indicator tumbling, might have been big trouble for the leader. Is it going to be... Oh, it is big trouble. Big trouble for someone. I am stuck, though, trying to push Pyromaniac's wreck of a car down the road. We are up into 3rd, though. Through all of that, I think Rivet got past once and then spun and tumbled back behind me. We're going to get... Oh, no, wait. The finish line isn't where I thought it was. There's Rivet. We're stuck in the middle now. I can't push free. Well, there's the finish line. I thought it was off the final quarter. It wasn't. We are still going to get 3rd. I'm pretty sure that muscle car bouncing towards me was Yes, indeed, it was the car for 4th place. I've got stuck there much longer. I could have got into trouble. Crash Alley. I do love it. It is just such a perfect racetrack. In fact, I'm going to go again. Oh, that was going to be the last race. I just want to go again at this track. I did on Flat Out Ultimate Carnage, was the Xbox version. I would spend like an hour just racing at Crash Alley with various different vehicles because it is just the most gloriously silly track to race at. And I've had an awful start. I've been dumped to the very back of the field here. And I don't care. I don't care because I know that there is going to be possibilities. There's going to be chances to work your way back up by a yellow car. That is karma for you there, trying to put me around again on this opening lap. Oh, it's all been messy this time around. It's all been very messy, and we're going to roll. That was triple teaming Barmy Army there. Yeah, I was 23rd 1 quarter ago, and now I am 7th. Looking for a way past 6th. Oh, 6th has hit a big bump and rolled. The Doctor is doing very well at this circuit. He's doing very well indeed. We can put you in the concrete. Not quite. Not quite through there. Now, though, that I am up into 4th this early on, look at the state of that thing. It's in worse condition than my car was, I think. Oh, okay. We've got to be careful with the landing awkwardly on the front. And landing awkwardly on the front of the cars there. There's just a couple of bumps that get a little bit unhappy. Other than that, though, we are mostly okay to race. Oh, he's going to end up being spun across in front of me. I don't want to fight with that, so we're just going to have a bit of argy-bargy with the beast and try and put him in the concrete. There we go. Oh, I wanted to get him stuck, but I didn't want to drive myself into it, so there was a very fine line, and I didn't quite get him far enough into the concrete, but stayed out of trouble. That's kind of the main thing now. Easy does it here, because this is where we... Yeah, there, that landing is really awkward for the cars. Quickly run out of that little scrape. Looks like it's quite a close race going on at the front. If we can get involved, a couple more times around for us to try and make up some ground. Of course, if the AIs can get it right flat out, you're going to be quicker. I just don't think it's worth the risk. We've already got into trouble there before. I've moved up into 2nd. I didn't even see what's happened to... I think it's the bouncer that was running in 2nd. I don't know what happened to him. The Doctor's got it stuck. This is the jump where we've got to be uber careful. Oh, we've been eaten. We've been eaten by one of the little green cars. They've been a nuisance to me in this race. That was the leader just come flashing past, I think, who was doing a really bloody good job this time out for not getting in trouble. I have been driving this one very cautiously, and I cannot catch him at the moment. He's doing really, really well. So if someone could... that roll up ahead, that was mighty impressive. If someone could go and slow him down, that is the only way I stand a chance of winning. Now, there is a possible tactic that I could do here. I don't want to do it, but there is a possible tactic I might have to resort to. If I spot him coming, I am going to just drive down into this lane. He's not going to be in the right place. Oh, and he's actually going to do worse to me than I do to him, unless it's put him round. That was not a good move. I wanted to get a nice head-on collision. It has stopped him, though. Perhaps the bouncing off of me turned his car round and left him in the brawl that is Crash Alley. It worked. It was a clever tactic. I thought it had cost me more than it cost him. I was wrong. Just cars landing on your roof. Here's the real danger of playing it safe around here, is that a car that's going a lot braver across these jumps will just land on you. But I've got to play it safe. No! Suicide Squad! You utter twats! We're never getting that car rescued from there, so I'm going to be a little bit cheeky and reset it. He just sat there waiting. Just sat waiting for me to appear and then just drove across the road. Oh dear. If my car had landed on its wheels, I wouldn't have reset it, but when you're stuck up against the fence like that, there's absolutely nothing you can do. However, doesn't matter, we are going to claim victory, and we shall celebrate with a tumble across the line. What a race. Crash Alley is just such a glorious track. I'm really liking this mod pack. Can we get ourselves to a... Can I remember how to do all of this? Yes, free camera. That's what we want to be on. Then if we press play, then we can wiggle around with the mouse and we can watch... Oh, wait, we've got to get rid of player names. There we go. Then we can watch the mayhem that is Crash Alley as someone got spun out very early on. I don't even know if I saw them get spun. It might be me even that spun them out. Who knows? That is the mayhem that that goes on. That was the car, though, that decided to try and pump me up into the concrete. Yeah, I really recommend this this track pack. There is a lot of really good circuits, from the craziest crashing places like this and the elevated figure of 8 to a really good racetrack. The Bugbear Island and the June circuit, really very good fun circuits to actually properly race around. However, that is going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.